Stuart, this is your first time being on the show. Welcome to Autism Live.
Thanks for having me on.
I'm so thrilled to have you here. Our audience may be familiar with you because you are a blogger who has a huge audience. Your blog, Autism from a Father's Point of View, has been around for a long time. You write beautiful blogs. And we're thrilled to have you here. We would love to talk about that, but actually this week we're talking about technology. So we've asked you to come and talk with us about AutCraft. This is, I swear it's like early Christmas for me as a parent because this has been on my list of things I've been saying, why doesn't somebody do this? And you've done it. So tell us what AutCraft is.
Well, it's essentially, it's a Minecraft server, and when we first announced it, everybody says, so what's different? It's a Minecraft server. They're all the same. Ours is very specifically for children with autism and their families, but we monitor it a lot more closely than most others. We don't allow any bullying or any name calling or even swearing. We even try to keep a lot of slang out that we can, but obviously slang is slang. But we also take the extra steps to protect each person's property so it can't be destroyed, and nobody can take their things, and we track everything. So if it does happen, we can go and see what was taken and what was done, and we let the children know not to get mad. You know, somebody breaks one of their windows in their house or something, don't get mad, don't worry about who did it, we'll fix it and we'll make everything better, and we'll talk to the child that did it, and probably even his parents, and they'll find out what they did wrong, and everything will be fine.
Now we have a perfect opportunity here because
yes.
I am a newbie. I don't, you know, my nephew, he's like crazy about Minecraft, like really crazy. But my kids it just passed them up. I'm not sure, they just aren't into it. Can you tell me exactly what it is and what's entailed?
Yeah.
Like if I'm signing up for Minecraft, what happens? Or AutCraft?
Well, yeah, I don't think anybody can tell you exactly what it is, which is the beauty of it.
It's like autism.
Oh, that makes, now I know, okay.
It really is, and I think that's what part of the big appeal is for for everybody, but for autistics is it's considered a sandbox game, which means that you sign in and you're surrounded maybe by trees, maybe by mountains, maybe there's some, like, you don't know, you're just in the world and you can do anything you want. And it is kind of like Legos. You go and punch some wood and build some blocks, and all of a sudden you have a house. But it's so much more than that. There's animals that you can breed, and you can kill them for their food.
So it's really it's a living, it's basically a living world that you know where there's danger out there. It's very interesting.
It's fascinating.
Huh.
It is. And even there's some ores in the game, like you go mining and you get iron and stuff. There's some that allow you to do like electrical circuits and things like that. So you can start building contraptions and machines and things. And there's some kids that are on our server that just build the most mind-blowing things that you walk over and press a button and it does a whole bunch of work, and you're like, where did you come up with this from?
Well, one of the amazing things for me is, you know, and I'll use my nephew as an example. You know, he's got like a PlayStation 3. He has, you know, all this gaming stuff. You know, he's a gamer, a young gamer, but a gamer. And he always gravitates towards Minecraft, which is amazing to me because I look at it and I'm like, oh, that's kind of crude. You know, and when I say crude, I don't mean crude. I mean, you know, it's like it's not
16-bit textures.
Yeah, it's not elaborate. It's not an elaborate landscape like you'd see in like Grand Theft Auto or whatever. You know, it's this kind of crudely, you know, done world. But that said, he's like totally into it. It's amazing to me.
Well, to go back to the similarity with Legos, Legos are still in. And how long have they been around? And that's because it's the power of your imagination. With games like on your Xbox or PlayStation or whatever, you pop the disc in and you play it until, well, not until the disc ends, but the game has an end. Like you play it and you've found all the hidden things and you've killed the boss and your mind is blown, but then you put the disc away. Whereas with Minecraft and Legos and some of the online multiplayer games, the MMORPGs, there's no end, and your imagination is the limit.
It's fascinating. So we're going to talk more about this, but Stuart, tell people where they need to go to sign up if they want their child to play in AutCraft.
Yeah, it's AutCraft.com, AutCraft. I named it that because obviously it's for autism, but I also put the tagline, replace your ism with a craft. So instead of, not to replace autism, but replace the ism part of it, the icky ism, and do what you love, which is, your craft. Put the two together.
I just love it. And we do want to tell people that it takes a couple of days once they go there and request to get on in order because it's just you and you're uploading the individual people.
Yeah,
so there's a form
on there. There's a form on there with, you put in your username, but you can put in your whole family's name. We encourage you, mom, dad. So we even have grandparents playing. But if we got a lot more popular than we expected. I think I got 2,000 requests in less than a week.
Yeah.
Just in the last week or so. And that's because I've been reaching out to some of the more popular Minecraft players, and they've been coming to visit our kids and stuff like that. So it's become really popular.
It's popular, Stuart, because it's a really good idea.
So wait a minute. There are popular Minecraft players?
The number one most viewed account on YouTube for 2012 is Sky Does Minecraft. He has 6 million subscribers who watch him play the game.
You're kidding me.
No, this is huge. This is
That's
big.
incredible.
Yes. All right, so we're going to talk.
Babe in the woods.
There you go.
Babe in the woods, Stuart.